All that time I was just talking to y'all and I still wasn't live. Okay. But I just announced on my community board that I'm back. And the title is Technical Difficulties. Now, I'm going to drop the link. Now, y'all did get a chance to see a little bit of that first live, but when I come back on Bless Watkins, I'm going to reiterate everything, okay? Now, I'm going to drop the link. I want Miss Theo to come up here because I'm very interested how you did it, and I'm quite sure a lot of other ladies want to know too as well. So if y'all want to come back, come back. I hate when that kind of stuff happens. So, I dropped Annie. I'm sorry about that, y'all. When I went down, I got on my other gadget, but it came back. I ended up having 2 lives. I dropped the link for you, Miss Theo. Yes, we're back. Let everybody know on the other side, they're still over there. I'm back. So the one I did before I went down, I'm gonna leave that up, and I'll come back on later on. But I was trying to say, and I'm gonna show the picture again for those of y'all that just coming. Miss Theo got doxxed yesterday. Okay. Now, I was impressed. And I got this picture if I wasn't going to show of her or anything, but she gave me permission. And I'm going to show y'all again why I was impressed. I'm not looking at the doxing part of it. And then I also need to reiterate the person that doxed her, I don't know what fight they was in. I ain't got a dog in there. I'm not even looking at that part of it. I'm looking at the part of me thinking that was some hard work because I can barely lose 10 or 15 pounds. And I know there's other ladies want to know how this done that's struggling, but too embarrassed to say that they're struggling. Let me show y'all this picture. See, this one it didn't show. Look how far she came, y'all. Now, can't nobody tell me that's not impressive. And like I said, I watched 600 pounds or over. I remember I came and did a story on one lady, and she did great. She was in her 30s. And then when she lost all the weight, did a skin removal, the whole 9 yards. Well, she started school before the skin removal. When she started college, she died because she had already her heart was already damaged. But like the sugar diabetes, whatever, all that the high blood pressure, all that went away, but her heart was already damaged at that point. So I came on and I did commentary about it. But of course, you had Jay Wilson, everybody back then during that time, spinning a narrative that I did that because somebody else. But I know as time went on, that person know it wasn't about that. And I always mention to y'all that I do watch that. So my thing is, you have a family that you still, while you're on your diet, you have to cook for. How did that go? Evidently, with some great support for you. I just want to know the whole story. What's the ups and downs and the whole thing? And I'm dropping this, Theo. So can you grab the link? And just in case that happens again, there's a lot of construction going on. And then if you do, you can keep on going on with your story. That's exactly what I'm saying, Bowen. It's a testimony. The link has been dropped twice. Yeah, I'll drop it again just in case you're not seeing it. I'm gonna keep dropping it until you see it. I've been dropping the link. I'm doing it again. Can y'all not see the link? Am I still having problems? Y'all don't see the link? Oh my God, I don't know what's going on then. That's why I say, do I need to start this live over? Because there's the link again. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all hearing me, but y'all not seeing the link? And if you might have to type it in, but that's the link. Wow, I don't know what's going on then. So I'm thinking you think I need to just start all over on a different one and we just come back with just that period point blank? That's it? What do y'all think? Let me see. Because I am dropping the link. Let me mute y'all for a minute. See, hear you, but no link. Okay, let me see something. All right, y'all, I'm finna text the link because I don't know why y'all not seeing the link. So I'm finna go to my stuff and text it. Oh, Lord, I'm having a lot of problems this morning, huh? Wow. Let me see if I can even find it. If that's the case, I might have to go off and come back on. Let me see now. All right. There we go right there. Would it be better to put it on the community board? How did that person get? Why did this blue whoop? I'm looking at my phone. Keep getting in here. Go somewhere. Apocalypse with your weird butt. Just go somewhere. God, what is wrong with you? Phew. Okay. I told y'all some people do the most. That's just obsession at its most, at its best. I've never seen nobody be that obsessed over somebody who don't deal with them at all. That's weird. Okay, I think I get it to you. Now I'm gonna go put this on my community board as well. I just never seen so many people just so obsessed. I just think it's just weird. Ooh, I mean, it's just WEIRD weird. That somebody would be that obsessed. Okay, let me see. But do you see that now though? I'm going on. Do you see that? That is just crazy. And let me take that down from there. I hope you see it. Because they saying now people saying bite the link. Are y'all seeing the link now or something? Okay, Nappy Child, did you post it? Try the link out there and Nappy Child posted it. And on Nappy wall, somebody. Okay, post it, Nappy Child. I want to see if you can grab it. Because I'm getting all mixed up here now. Okay. I'm not saying that because I'm doing something. Okay. Oh, you there? Okay, cool. You cool. All right. Girl, I got questions.
I don't know.
Anybody can share this. Go ahead. They'll see what's wrong. But I got so many questions. First of all, when did you start this journey? And you got something else on the background too. I hear it.
Oh, can you hear me?
I hear you, but sound like something's going on in the background, but I can hear you. So when did you start this journey? Let me start with this picture right here. Because I want to take it slow. And so we can I want people that just seeing it to see this first. I'm not taking you out. I got to show this one more time before we start. Okay. Y'all see that? Okay. When did you start this journey and how old were you? If you don't mind telling your age, if not, just tell me how many years ago did you start this journey?
Well, before I say that, then I wanted to say the picture that they showed. I was like, dang, if they gonna show
Well,
it,
no,
we'll just
wait. We're going ahead of my time. I want to start from the beginning. When did
yeah.
this
But I
journey
want to
start?
explain. But Miss Bliss, I want to get all
Okay.
my I want to get all my clout because that picture that they showed was after I had the surgery, but it was after I had my baby. I had two babies back to back. I lost the first one. I had my baby girl, my blessing, 9 months right after I lost my first baby that was born early. So I had to wait from that baby and then the wait from the new baby in that picture they showed. So I actually had the surgery when I was 29, but I didn't have my baby till after 30 to 34, 30, 33. And so
But see what I'm trying to say to you. I don't want to get into what somebody showed all like that. I'm just only really
oh yeah, I just
interested in
want to
your
let
journey.
them know. Yeah, but I want to let them know because the one you showed them, the second picture you showed them was smaller. I'm smaller than the picture that seven them
I
showed.
know that was at the beginning before you lost the weight. I want to start from the beginning, is what I'm
No, no,
saying.
no. I had already had the surgery on that picture they showed. I just had got pregnant.
No, but no. Let me say the picture I just showed. I'm
Yes.
at to show it again.
This,
When did
the
you
second
start that
picture is how
journey
I
with
look
that
like.
picture?
Okay, that first picture, I was 29 years old. That's when I had the surgery. When
Right.
I was that big. I lost 200. So far, I have lost a total of 220 pounds.
On that picture that I showed. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and so the picture, the new picture with me standing up is how I look right now. I'm just smaller now than the picture that they showed because I had just had my baby. But when they show that family picture, oh, my baby is not been to be 9. On that picture, she was 2.
Okay, so
So
let me ask you again.
I done
Let
lost
me ask
even more weight than
let me
that.
ask you again, you know, without bringing them up, because I'm only really interested in the journey and how you started and what made you start it. Was it for health reasons? Was it for
Oh, okay.
self-esteem?
Well, I was 29, and my mom has like perfect family, perfect health. Like that's the side that I don't really look like as much. I look like more like my
Listen,
dad.
you
That I'm
wop,
built like them.
Miss Theo, baby, you
Oh,
wobbling.
can you
So
hear
if
me?
I go out, just keep telling your story. I need you to know that too, because it's like you got some back and you wobbling like I do when I get ready to go out. So if I do, I need to say that because I want to show this picture too, just in case people didn't see it. But keep talking because I'm going to get all those pictures ready. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I had it when I was 29 because I had type 2 diabetes in college. When my freshman year of college, I found I had type 2 diabetes. So that was the only health issue I had, but that was the main reason. There wasn't really anything else. Like, I mean, that's why I think I have a personality like, it wasn't really like about that. I never really died or anything like that. It was just about the health. So I had it at 29, and then I have kept all the weight off now for a total of about what's that? Shoot, I had the surgeries for that 10 years? Yeah, 10, 11 years. So yeah,
Well, for
11
us,
years.
the family support, because you know, and like I said, I have nieces and nephews that have big family. Don't put you down. I want to show people this one too, because I think y'all look beautiful in there. Y'all just a healthy family. Let me show this one too. I got to let people know the reason why I am so interested in this. I think you did great. That's a family. I think you look beautiful there too. They just some heavy people. That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, let me bring you back up. Now that's one of the pictures. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Keep
Yeah, I hear
going.
you. But yeah, so I had it, and so I kept it off then. And as far as, did you ask me about plastic? I know you said something about plastic surgery or something earlier.
No, I didn't say nothing about plastic surgery. I was saying
Oh,
the
you
kind of
said
stuff I like to watch.
oh
I
that
was
lady who
asking
died. Oh,
you.
okay.
Or whatever, and I was asking you, and you did answer me. Was it health issues? You answered that, low
Yeah.
self-esteem or whatever. And I was asking you, being that you have a family,
Uh-huh.
what did it make it hard? Because I know I'm trying to lose 10 or 15 pounds. My husband always want to go to this
Well, it's
special
kind of
place,
like,
and he like, let me finish this sentence. My husband likes to go to a special place he like to go to every week. I can't stay on the diet because the fact I still fix food for him. So I'm asking you, what your husband was there, so evidently he was tremendous support for you, right?
uh-huh. Well, I met him after I had already had the surgery and everything.
Okay. So when you met your husband, you and
I mean, come
you
on
was
now,
all
let's face it. I mean, my husband's a big guy. I probably wouldn't have got with
okay.
him before I had the surgery. I don't, I'm not just, that ain't,
Okay,
we
let me
gotta,
ask you
we
this
gotta
question.
balance out a little bit.
Let me ask you this question. So when you met your husband, you were still a big girl at that point, and he just loved you the way you looked anyway, right?
No, I had already lost the weight when I met him.
Okay, but you wasn't that small yet, though. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yes, I was. I just hadn't I gained weight when I had my babies back to back. I told
Okay,
you I
then let
lost
me
it
show this.
again.
Let me show this picture then, so I can ask you then. If this was you already like this when you met him, this is what I'm trying to get to. And everybody in the chat is saying how nice you look.
The second picture, the smallest picture, is how I look when I met him.
Okay, I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to get to it because I'm trying to go step by step. I want to know when the journey began, how it began, when you met your husband. Is he thinking about doing it? The whole 9 yards, girl. I'm trying to get, I'm not,
Okay.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I'm really trying to get it all done. So now I'm going to show this picture because you're saying you were with him when you lost the weight. Now I'm going to show this right here. Let me put you down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to show y'all this. Are you saying you was already like that when you met him? If not, that's what I'm trying to get to. Okay? So you met your husband when you already got down like there?
Where do you get that picture from?
Well, that's one of the ones that was put up, baby. I just want to know, was you that small when you met him?
Oh yeah, I was. And then I got pregnant. And the picture that they show, I had got pregnant and gained some of my weight back to back pregnancy.
Okay, so what picture was that they showed? Let me see if I got that.
They showed my picture. My baby was little, like 2.
Okay, then let me get this picture then to see if this is what you're talking about. Because I think you got a cute little girl.
Yeah. Don't worry, Netta Cake. You know, folks handling me. They
I don't feel like being messy all the time. You know, so I wanted to come on here because I want to know. I just want to know because I think she did something amazing. I really do. That's why I'm not looking at whatever part. I'm not looking at whatever's going on. I'm not into a dog in the fight or anything. I'm really interested in what you did. I do think that's amazing. I really do. That's where I'm coming from. And I'm quite sure a lot of people, because I see people in my chat saying you did good. Now, this is the picture right here.
No surprise to a lot of people, and some people, because the people who on my Instagram, the people who I've
now let me ask you. Okay, now I want to show you this picture so you can tell me, is this what you're talking about? Let me show this one as well. But I don't think your baby should have been shown. But you know, are you talking about this picture? Huh? When I put you back up.
Okay, what about that?
Is that the picture? Is that the picture you're talking about?
No, the family picture.
Okay, I'm gonna show that again. I already showed that. Let me show that again. So that's when you was pregnant or just had your baby, so you gained some weight.
So well, she was 2, but I had back-to-back pregnancy. So
okay,
I had
that's what I'm trying. Girl, you answering me before I can even ask you. So this picture right here with the family is the picture that when you picked the weight from having 2 babies.
Yes.
Okay, let me show them that. That's all I'm trying to get to. Okay, let me get to that one. Let me get to that one then. Okay. I'll show it again. I think I showed it for those that just coming in. I'm gonna show it again. Now that's when she said she started picking the weight up. I think you look beautiful there too as well, with and without weight. Okay. There we go. Now, okay, so that's when you start gaining. But this also I want to say, so you still were attracted to heavy sized full figured men, evidently, because you said you got down very small when you met your husband, right?
Actually, no. That wasn't my type at all beforehand. It's weird. So no. And I probably would have never even got here prior to that, actually, to be honest, because but yeah, so actually no, really it was against height, because when I was bigger, it's weird. I don't know why, but smaller men, I mean, it's a thing. I don't know. If you ever noticed that, like, not skinny, I mean, like skinny, but I've seen some skinny people with that, but no, I was more like a basketball player type physique. That's why I always thought I was gonna marry darn
Mr. Conspiracy, which picture? Let's show the picture again for people who came out. Did I show it? Hey, Miss Cruiser. Yes, it does. That's why I'm so interested in this. I'm kind of glad. Now, I'm not glad nobody doxed you, so don't take this the wrong way. But I'm kind of glad that your picture was shown, because it gave me a chance to come over here and talk to somebody in person that really went through that, because I'm always watching 600 pounds and over. So now I found somebody in real life, because the one I talked about before, I talked about that, like I said, because the woman got everything together, but she passed. Everything was gone. The weight was gone. She had started the skin surgery, but her heart was already damaged at that point. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the shame they are trying to portray. You can't shame someone with their. You sure can. I really think this was a great big accomplishment. So the fact, if I had to seen all those pictures, I would have never knew. But even the picture of you and your baby, I think you're beautiful there. I don't see what the problem is right there either. I really don't. You're a pretty black, dark-skinned lady. Simple as that. And they say, you know, the darker you are, the more beautiful that you are. I only see the beauty in it. And I got to read anyway. not a dog in a fight. I don't want to go towards the fight situation that made the picture get put up. Like I keep saying, I'm only interested in your accomplishment because I think that is great. I think it's great. Now I see 7 in the back. I don't know if she want to ask some questions or what, but that we're trying to talk about right now only what's going on 7. So I'm gonna let you up. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
I
know,
think
but
she's
let me
beautiful.
say something
And
real
we're
quick.
not
I
no
do
Miss
want to say
Theo, Miss
something.
Theo, Miss Theo. What did you first? What did you say? What did you say?
Oh, I said I wanted to say something really quickly before you brought somebody on.
Okay,
Okay. Oh, you are you gonna bring who's in the back?
show themselves yet because I'm not gonna let nobody up there show themselves. I was asking you. I don't want to feel like you're ambushed because I'm really trying to uh, um, talk about your accomplishments. And anybody else in the chat that's saying you did a good job, they want to speak on it to you. That's all I'm really trying to do. Anything else, or anything, I'm not going there. So if you don't feel comfortable, I won't bring it up. Which I want to finish interviewing you first anyway.
Okay.
So when I get through with you, then I'll start bringing people up. So 7, I'll bring you up when I get through her because I want her to finish telling me her story. So at this point, now that you lost all the weight, do you think, so is your husband planning on getting the surgery? Where y'all with that, if you can tell me?
Well, somebody had asked in the chat too about that. They were like, is it hard to cook different foods? But to be honest, like I don't try to like stress my baby because she got some looks, baby fat, but she ain't overweight like that. I don't know what they talking about, but I don't stress her because I know what that was like. My mom was kind of like that, and sometimes they can kind of backfire. So I used to be so strict with her. I wouldn't let her have sweets. I wouldn't let her have nothing. I mean, I was real strict. She used to be really, really small, like a couple, like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. But I started trying to relax a little bit and I keep her active. So that's what I focus on now. She still is not a candy person because I'm not either, but she mirrors my habits. She she mirrors my habits. So I try to, I don't cook different stuff because my portion size is what it is. Because I'll
Okay,
be
but let me
honest.
say this. Let me cut in here for a second. Okay, 7, but she just don't feel comfortable telling her story right now. Maybe she think you're gonna argue with her. And if that's, and I'm letting her know, no, that's not the lie we're doing this morning anyway. So also want to comment. I don't know, but I don't want to get involved in that part of it. I have no beef against you, no beef against Jay Dunn, no beef against her. I'm strictly interested in what I'm talking about because I do watch that show. But thanks for coming, baby girl. You're always welcome. But let me get through to her first. Okay. Now go ahead.
Voodoo Queen, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna get with you later because that's what I challenge her. Because my thing is, I'm lucky because like I could do better nutrition wise. We all could, and I need to do my water even better. But since my portion size is what it is, and I don't really. Some people who gain their weight back, they'll overeat and throw up and all of that. See, I don't
Okay,
do
so
all.
let me cut in there. Let me cut in there then. So in other words, you still eating portion sizes right now to this day?
Oh yeah, I can't eat more than like for example, if I can eat a half of a sandwich, maybe.
Okay. So how
And
long that's been
then,
going on? How long you gonna have to diet like that?
well, it's my diet because I'm never hungry. I'm always eating. I eat every couple of hours. I do like kind of like
Okay, well,
intermittent.
okay. But let me tell you why I asked you that. Because I have a niece, and the doctor suggested that she have that surgery because she's like 4 or 5 or whatever short, but she gained, wow, like 200 pounds before her height was too big, and she was having all kind of illnesses. But right now, to this day, if she eat just a teaspoon, now she had this surgery. She was still big when she started visiting me 2014. I don't know, 15 or something. But right now, when she was out here, even just last year in November, if she eat a tablespoon over, she gets sick, she want to throw up. And she's puny. I said, how much longer are you going to lose weight?
That's because
When do you cut it off? So that's why I'm asking you this.
See, she probably truly has a food addiction. There's a difference because of them people that make themselves throw up. Because actually, to be honest, everybody who's had the surgery, I know somebody in here I've talked to before that has the RNY that she's had the surgery. Because it's not a surprise to some people. But anyway, what happens is when you first have the surgery, like the first 6 months, that's kind of how you lose so much. Like I lost 100 pounds in 3 months because
Wow.
what it is it's like forcing your body to dump it. So you do a lot of throwing up at first, but once you balance out your diet and realize what you can and can't eat, I don't really have that problem throwing up anymore. What now? I got a problem with, like, say for example, if I have rice, which I don't really have it much. Like if it's
Right.
the next day, I can't eat it because rice the next day, it'll just come up. So it's certain things my esophagus
Now,
and my
listen, if you can hear me, Miss Theo,
uh-huh,
Miss O, if you can hear me, because the way you wobbling, if I go out, I want you to just keep talking until I get back on. I'm gonna read it because you're wobbling like you're gonna go out. Now, I also need to say this. Now, 321 people in the house. I know y'all enjoying this story. I know it's some of y'all story who wants to do it and can't do it. And I'm trying to get her to speak on experience so she can give y'all some pointers. Go ahead and like the video. Because I know I should have at least 100 likes. Now, this is starting to be pathetic. Go ahead and like the video. 324 people in the house. My mind's telling me it's not even 100 from what I see. So just go ahead and like it. You know what I'm saying? And then the replay, y'all gonna like it too. I don't keep sweets in my house if it's not available. You can have it. So we go to the store for snack time and make our own. So right now with the cooking and stuff, do your husband fix most of the meals, or do you? I'm quite sure you fix. Do you fix
the
separate meals
problem
and you just
is,
let me finish this question? So when you fix separate meals, when you cook a meal, do you portion your size out and then fix it in a regular plate? I'm interested in how that's going on in the home for real. Because it can be temptation.
I don't cook different food. I just have a different portion. And actually, my husband cooks more than I do.
Oh, okay.
So he's actually like a really good cook. But I mean, I don't want to tell him that I can cook too. But I'm kind of spoiled. He's a truck driver during the week, but he still does most of the cooking actually. And so, because when me and my daughter, see, when we're there, she eats like me.
Can Miss Theo, can you turn the TV or whatever you got in the background down,
I don't
please?
have it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the feedback's coming from because I'm back here. I don't have the TV on. Hold on. Let me. You know what? Let me put
There's
my.
something going on.
Let me put my piece in. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Yeah, because Miss Cruz is hearing it also. We all hearing it. Something going on.
Okay.
And it make me
Okay.
feel like I'm finna fall
Yeah,
off.
because I told you we going out of town, and I'm in the back of the truck, like the SUV,
Oh,
like the
so
back.
your husband must got the radio or something going on up front. Okay.
No, that's
Well,
not the
long as
radio.
I guess long as we can hear you.
Yeah, mom had the radio on, but hold on, I'm gonna put my earpiece in. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay. So take it back. Says I have portion control issues. So everybody does. Like I said, y'all, sister Rona. Now my weight all my life has been 130, 135 until I stopped smoking cigarettes. That's now been 12 years. And I picked up another weight, but then when I got to 170, I let that be my norm. You know, because the older you get, I don't want to lose no weight. At my age, you look like a crackhead or something. But that's perfect. Now, if I want to, 150 would make me look thin, you know. But now on the last weight, I think I was like 188 or something like that. I want to get down back to the 170 because even though it was only 18 pounds, 20 pounds, or whatever, I feel it. I feel heavy. I feel tired. Like I said, I'm having a hard time doing that. Maybe I can get some pointers from her too. I know I'm not going to have a surgery. You know, I don't need to go that route because it's not that much what I'm trying to do. But maybe she can tell me something about the portion control because when I did the Jenny Craig, my son gifted me with they're expensive, but I actually did lose the 5 pounds a week to where I wanted to go. And if you, the first 3 days, you're going to lose a pound or two. And it's mainly meat, very small portion, and mostly vegetables. And see, I can do a vegetable thing. Not, and I wouldn't necessarily call it a Daniel fast because a Daniel fast, you know, that's from the Bible stuff. I can do that too. But I am a vegetable person. I can't do that. But it's been hard this last time sitting here with the Rona, and my husband wanted me to cook all this red beans and rice and stuff. Then once a week, you want to go out there to that restaurant. Y'all see me filming that all the time, eating them big old prawns and stuff. I had a hard time to separate that from that. You know, he ain't no more. My husband ain't that kind of support for me. You know, he gonna eat. And my obligation is to cook meals for my husband still as well. Although he do the most of his meals like breakfast, we don't get up there and cook no big breakfast like we used to with the kids in the house. We do our thing. We've been together years, you know, but people that's older couples, they'll understand that. But I try, at least twice a week to make a great big meal for him as a wife would do. You know, but you still here, baby? Hello? You fell off. I'm going to drop the link again or grab the link again. Oh, this life is about, yes, Miss Knowles, it ain't nothing messy going on at all. Now when I come back on Bless Watkins, it ain't going to be messy either. I'm going to reiterate what I was talking about before I first fell off. these news stories, because and 332 in the house. How many likes I got yet now? Because let me get my gadget, because y'all know I can't see. It's impossible. You can't see stuff on here. And it's saying that you're not connected. Take it back. So evidently you're trying to lose some weight too. How to take your thing is not connected, Miss Theo. And when I drop the link, I might just do. I think I just do some call-ins, because my procrastinating butt still ain't made my thing wide. Or if it cover up the middle only, that's it. It is what it is. Because there's two more photo bomb is still going on. Your thing is not connected, Miss Theo. You got to come back like you were. Thank you for slapping the likes. I mean, I got nappy. Do I need to take a break real fast? Which I do want to be fresh. Did I have a sip with y'all yet? I don't even think I had a sip with y'all, because I got right in on the news. And when I first fell off, I wanted to get right in then on this interview that I'm interested in, just in case I fall off. She could be up here talking about it. Because if she fell off, can't come back, she got the number. Let me see who's this trying to text me. Well, I'm assuming it's a text. I heard ding. Missed call for Miss Deal. Did you just call me? If you did, let me turn this phone up a little bit. If you did, call back. No, not yeah. We're gonna be biting the link, but not yet. I want to finish with Miss Theo, so I'm not going to do that like that right now. And I might just come back on Bless Watkins too to do all that right now, because I want this strictly to be a no shade, no drag, no nothing kind of live right now. I'm just really want to learn about this. So, and anything that's inappropriate in here, y'all, just remove it, please. Now let me get my gadget. Miss Theo, oh, you back to call me, girl. If you fell off, I need you to call me so we can finish this. Okay? Call me so we can finish this, if you don't mind. Because I'm not letting people up. People is trying to use other people's names and everything to get on panels. I'm not trusting that, so y'all can call in. Now, let me get back to who I was. I want Miss Theo only. Okay, there you go. First, let's see, doing this. Okay, yeah, Voodoo Queen. Okay, let me bring Miss Theo back. I only want Miss Theo right now. I'm not taking, and the trolls, and I can tell you how I know it's a troll. Because if you tell them what you're doing, they'll keep staying back there no matter what. Let me answer this real fast. I'll mute you first so I can see what it is. Sorry about that. That was somebody want to ask somebody else a question. I said, I'm not doing that right now at this point. Come back, Miss Theo. Miss Cruiser said, when I'm trying to lose weight, I don't eat. Now, when I was on my diet, Miss Cruiser, it's 1,200 calories. And it works. And what it is, you eat a breakfast, 2 hours later, you eat a snack, 2 hours later, you eat your lunch, 2 hours later, you eat a snack, 2 hours later, lunch, and at night, you got a snack. And if you get hungry between the snacks, if that's not sufficient enough, you can eat all of the vegetables you want. But now I would get me a can of tomato juice too, because that's counted as vegetable, because I like putting a little lemon juice and stuff in there. Miss Theo, come back, baby. We're going to be off in a minute. See, it's been 34 minutes, and I want to finish this. And I wanted people that don't want to call in or say anything in the chat, ask me that in the chat. We're going to keep it like that, and I will be back on later on for my regular stuff, but I think I'm going to come back on my backup channel. I appreciate all of y'all. Okay, I really do. Okay, girl, you back? Keep going out. But if you can't, if it's not gonna act right, you got the call in number 2 as well.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
hear
Now,
me?
I mean, we can just have to. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. But I know right now a lot of people appreciate this live. A lot of people really want you to give them some pointers for real, for real. And that's why I'm trying to keep it on just the questions that I'm asking you. Right now, it's just you only, and I want no text, period. With nobody. So when I come back, then we can do it like that. But right now, I'm not into the negativeness of the what we do normally, what I normally do. I just really see it's people in the chat is congratulating you and they talking about their own
Uh
experiences.
huh.
Yeah, so that's a
Yeah.
good thing. So like I said, I'm not upset with nobody. I'm not in this fight. Whatever you have going on with somebody, none of that. I'm interested in this. Period. So there ain't no shade to nobody. Now, if you got any more pointers for us, go right ahead and give somebody some pointers. And do you use utensils to weigh your food, or it just point where you got eyesight? Now, Miss Cruz is saying 13 calories. Mine was 12 calories, low fat.
No, I don't. Yeah, I just go by portion size and I don't get too full, and I don't drink while I'm eating. Because when you drink while you're eating, it doesn't digest as well. So I don't like having any liquid. I drink 30 minutes after I eat.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Because sometimes I show y'all the water I drink. I tell you in art, the way I stopped drinking sodas was to drink that flavored water. And that broke me up. And there's no calories, but some of it, depending on what brand you get, has 5 calories. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about too, just in case y'all don't know. And I always get them from Walmart, but the other store has them too. I'm going to show y'all because that broke me up and drinking soda pops. And while I'm doing that, you can keep talking because I'm going to run in here for a minute and eat my coffee. Go ahead, take the floor. Take the floor. Miss Theo. Miss Theo, can she hear me? Did you fall off again, girl? Miss Theo, can you hear me? Well, can you hear me? Well, just start talking when you can hear me. Let me go get this water. I think you might need to call in.
Oh,
Miss Miss Theo, can you hear me?
okay.
Okay, Miss Theo, can you hear me? She
Yeah.
not even answering me. I guess she can't hear me, right? She not answering me. Can you hear me? Oh, look, Miss Theo, can you? Okay, y'all, can y'all hear me? Oh, Lord. Well, let me get my coffee. Maybe by the time I come back, she'll be able to hear me. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Miss Theo, I think you probably need to call in because they saying they hear me, but you can't hear me. I'm gonna text you that in a minute. I know they can hear me, but we can't hear you. I don't think. I think it's because she's in a car somewhere because you guys are saying y'all hear me. So let me text her and tell her she need to call in. So go ahead. If not, we can put this off. We can do it again later. Oh, that's her calling me. Okay, let me mute. Y'all, she can't even hear me on the phone either. So I'm thinking yeah, Cassie, you're right. It's the service. It's the service where she is. So if you still watching, I know you hear me. Miss Blair. Okay, now you can hear me. Okay, because we can't hear you on the YouTube, and I wasn't hearing you good on here. Okay, y'all, she got to call in because it's bad where she is. So I'm going to take you off the panel. Anybody got any questions for her? They can start. I'll start taking it from the chat. So anyway, go ahead. You're back, Miss Theo. You're on the phone now, babe. What was you trying to explain before you fell off? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that I don't drink when I eat, and that I just eat every couple of hours. So, like, if I have maybe a handful of almonds and maybe like a half of a sandwich or something, and then I might maybe like 3 hours later, I might do like 2 little cuties or something. I eat every few hours.
Okay, keep going.
And so my struggle though, what I struggle with is because the stomach pouch is so small, I struggle with my water intake. So it's easy for me to get dehydrated. So that's my thing. I always tell people in my life, like, remind me to drink my water, drink my water. Now I have to take multivitamins for the rest of my life. I take a multivitamin. I take vitamin D, which we all as Black people really need, and because we don't get enough sun, but vitamin D. And I have an autoimmune health problem separate from the weight loss issue. So I have to take medicine for that. And so that's also more important for me to get my water and vitamins and stay active. And I keep my daughter active because exercise is not something I never enjoy, even after losing weight. So I just try to keep my daughter active. She does tennis. She does gymnastics. We go walk at the state park. I just try to keep her moving.
Okay. Okay.
And in turn, it helps me out too.
Well, listen, your daughter is still young. You know, she can grow up out of that. And if she chooses not to, with teenagers.
I didn't have that foundation.
That's what I'm saying. And when a teenage girl hit high school, 7th grade or 12 or 13, they be want to do it themselves anyway. So don't worry about your child. She got a life jacket on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I'm not
worried.
My mom didn't have the resources, and she was by herself. So my daughter's more fortunate. She gets to be more active than I did when I was little. I had to keep my brother a lot, so I was sitting around the house a lot. And potato chips used to be my demon. And it's funny because all of a sudden, after the surgery, I stopped desiring potato chips like I used to. It's just weird what the surgery kind of does to you. It's like it takes some kind of desire out of you.
Wow. Girl, but like I said to me,
potato chip holidays. You know what though? I was never one of those big people that you see on TV that be eating a pack of bacon and a dozen eggs. All that stuff. I just got a horrible genetic trait on my dad's side.
So
diabetes and all that stuff makes it hard to lose weight.
So actually, it wasn't. You didn't have a problem eating. It was just in your genes. Because like when you watch 600 pounds,
I didn't like most young people. I didn't eat well, but it wasn't like in excess like what you see on like my 600 pounds.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. So the thing when we be seeing on there, and those people be eating, especially when they had their surgery and they absolutely don't want to stop. Yeah, that wasn't a situation for you. I think that show is just kind of exaggerated though for them to do that, to really put on a good show. Some of it, but some of it is real, like the way that lady passed. It be real, but they make them. But because I heard that one time they redid a scene or something. But other than that, it's really weird. But you didn't really eat like that excessively like the way they do on there. It's just in your genes. Because some people, like I got heavy people, the niece I just described, she's tall. She's taller than her mother now. She's a little taller than me. She's a big girl, but it's in the right places right now. And she's like, I think she's about 13 or 14 now. She's a big girl, but now she started wanting to lose weight because she started asking me about it because they noticed and they said, but she's a beautiful girl. So it's in her genes as well. She don't eat like that. You know what I'm saying? And, and then they active in school. I don't know if they still do gym or anything like that. But let me show you the water I'm talking about, though, y'all. This is what made me stop drinking sodas. Ice. See? I love it. Now, let me tell y'all how many calories in this one. Now, this one say 5 calories. So when I was doing my diet, I had to incorporate that in. I did cut just a little pinch of something out. The coffee cream or something, because I only use a little thing. But that other brand is 0 calories. Can't think of the name right now, but that's what made me stop drinking soda pops. This water right here. You hear me, Miss Theo? Uh-oh, camera slip. Woo! Camera slip. You hear me, Miss Theo? Can you hear me? I think her phone acting up.
I hear you. I was looking at the other screen, looking at your water.
Oh, you want me to show you to see it good? Do you drink this?
No, I saw
it. Okay, then they also got the taller bottles, a total different brand. And if I want to get that 36-ounce bottle, I think it is. My favorite is peach and apple. But they have all kind of flavors. Then they also in this brand, they also got one of my favorites is cranberry, blueberry water. Anyway, they got all flavors, but I can drink any flavor because I like that acid. When I crave for that acid, girl, when you want to drink something strong and have a good belch, like the way we used to do with the Pepsis, girl, get you one of your ice, get it extremely cold, and get busy. You know, and so that's why when we go out to eat, I will get me some flavored water. Well, I have to flavor it myself. You know, I always get my lemons and squeeze the lemon, but then I order lemonade. Still try to stay away from the soda. Then unsweetened tea, I don't like at all. So, because if you get some unsweetened tea and you try to put sugar in, it still don't get sweet. So the fact the chemicals in it, make sure you can't make it sweet. So if I order tea, I want it regular. So my point is, sometime when I go out, I have to do it like that. Like today, Friday, who knows? He might be spontaneous, want to do something. I don't know. But anyway, girl, keep on going. It's not about me. It's about you. Go ahead, for real. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll look at that because my thing is, I do have, like my diet soda. So you're right, it's that vitamin.
Well, okay, no, but let me tell you, diet sodas ain't cool. Let me tell you about diet soda. Good morning, Debbie. What I was told that if you're going to drink a diet soda, drink a clear one, 7-Up Sprite, because that syrup in like the Pepsi, the Coke, and all like that, you just want to drink a real soda with all them chemicals in that diet Coke, diet Pepsi.
Yeah. Sometimes, but I don't really drink a lot. I drink a couple sips. And then I get those little small 8-ounce cans when I do drink something. When I have a taste for like a Coke or something like that.
Yeah. So if you gotta drink a diet, y'all, now y'all can Google that yourself. This is what I was told. Drink a clear diet soda, like 7-Up is clear. Yeah, that's what I was told. Now, Houston Bread said, take it back. Absolutely. The pandemic inspired me to get deep into fitness, and when you do it right and not as a punishment against your body. Yeah, and that's why Houston Bread, we all made a lot of mistakes at. We started eating more. Those of us that be on the computer or the YouTube stayed eat more, snacking and watching the YouTube, you know, and cutting down on exercise because then nobody want to go outside and exercise. And then the gym I go to over here where I live at, they shut it down. It's still shut down. Because they feel like, well, people gonna sweat, they ain't gonna wipe all this stuff down. Even the apartment complexes there and has a gym, but it's been shut down since the Rona. So you just got to do your own exercises on your own. My niece got an exercise tape. She look at it every morning. One of them. She's not a big girl, but she's somebody like to stay in shape. That one. So I got all sizes in my family. But I am just so impressed by you, Miss Theo. I promise you, I am. We got 12 more minutes. I'll start asking questions because I've been on here 48 minutes. But if you count that other one, I think I'm going to leave it up like that because I will come back on later on. But I'm going to start. People have questions in here. And like I said, a lot of people are congratulating you because that is hard to do, surgery and all. Yeah, you're right, Carrie Ray. Diet soda is full of chemicals. Full of chemicals. That's just like with the sugar. My husband like to use that Sweet and Low and all them other brands of that fake sugar. But I don't understand why. He'll grab 3 or 4. So I get 1 pack, use barely a half, and it's too sweet. It's extremely sweet. And back in the day, they were saying don't use all that fake sugar because of the saccharin in it or something, some kind of something they get rats or something. But it's too sweet. So what's the point of using it? Okay, I like Crystal Light peach ice tea flavor. Yeah, I like Crystal Light too. Matter of fact, I got some grape, strawberry, and orange. I didn't care for the what's that? Got that candy flavors, the now and later flavors. I don't care for that. Nah, some of them taste like medicine. Some of that pre-made Kool-Aid. But what I have to do is too sweet. I'll do it in a water bottle, but then I'll pour maybe 30 out and add some more water in it because it's too sweet. So in other words, instead of 1 bottle, it'd be a bottle and a half of that Kool-Aid because I can just tell the difference when it's some fake sugar. Go ahead, Miss Theo. Anything else you want to say? Closing 10 more minutes. Any more pointers you can give us and how you managed to stick with it and where your husband at today with it? Is he planning on doing it or what?
It's a constant struggle. it's not really a struggle as far as appetite. I have more of a struggle making sure I get my proper intake more so than overeating anymore. Like I don't really have that. I just have to work on, like, my next phase is to get to a point, get myself back in, like, actually make myself go to a formal gym because I don't really like exercise as much, and get things as much tight as I can because I do want to have some little cosmetic procedures. Insurance doesn't like to really pay for like the big overhaul you need, like the abdominal lift and all of that stuff. So it's little tricks you can do to get certain things done. So I said my goal is to in the next no later than 3 years, I was gonna do a few little things. But I want to see how my regular health is too, because see, I have the autoimmune issue too. And that, when I get sick with that, I don't want to take away more time from my daughter by because if I get the real surgery I really need, which is an abdominal lift and things like that, like that's like a major overhaul. It puts you down for like 6 months.
Wow.
So I'm gonna just see how it goes, because my quality of life with my daughter is more important than like all of that, because I'm with who I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life.
I swear, the way that man stuck with you through all that, girl, and he's still sticking with you. And 3 unfiltered months, say fake sugars. Yeah, they do. That's what I say. Some of it tastes like medicine. Now let me speak on what Miss Cruiser said too. She said she lost some her weight with prescription drugs. But girl, the prescription drugs, weight loss back in the day, people used to try to go to their doctor to get them, and they would call them bennies back then, the street name. They would sell them on the street, and all other kind of, it speeds you. I couldn't take no speed. Then they got the over-the-counter stuff. So I wouldn't even, that over-the-counter, and then the ones, I don't know if the doctors even still prescribe that, because people start abusing it. And the way that they use methamphetamines, they would use the weight loss pills for drugs. Like the sleeping pills that was called Reds was used for drugs to get high. So they left that out. So it's the same thing with the speed, Miss Cruz. So I know what you're talking about back in the day. I don't know if the doctors still prescribe that. But to me, people get them pills and sell them. To me, I think it was bennies and something else they called them little pills, them weight loss. Then they had to stop doing that because people was abusing them in the same way they would abuse those pills that was called codeine or whatever. But I do, because I bought something over the counter and that was too much speed. Just like Actifed, I can't take that anyway. It do the opposite. It speeds you. That's why they use that, to make their methamphetamine. That's why when y'all go to a grocery store, y'all see the Sudafed, the Actifed, all that kind of stuff locked up. Because when they couldn't get the ingredient no more to make their methamphetamines, they start using the cough syrups and stuff that has that antihistamine in it. So, and then in California, you're only allowed to maybe buy 2 at the most, because people used to go buy 20, 30 packs or more, to use in place of whatever they needed to make their methamphetamines. Y'all Google it, because I Googled everything. But that's what they used to do. So, no, Miss Cruiser, baby, I know what you're saying, but girl, that was too much speed. You have to really keep busy. Really keep busy. So you didn't have to take no pills or anything at all to assist your diet, right?
No, I just
Okay, well, that's good. Now, listen, we almost been on here hour, 53 minutes. I'm asking questions for that. And thank you guys for being respectful, because all she wanted to do was give her testimony, because I was curious, but I would never ask her in her business. You know what I'm saying? Because I had been seeing the picture. I had been on that, but it wasn't a big deal to me. And I'm going to show the picture of y'all again that I had on my way out of here. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud to see anybody that can go through that and do that like that. Like I said, we keeping off the negative part of it. I ain't interested because I ain't got a dog in that fight. I'm not interested in being in that fight. I'm not going to get in that fight. I don't know what's going on. I don't think she's interested either. She just wanted to tell her story to me. Now, if something else gets said anywhere, that's somewhere else. Right now, I just thought some of us would want to hear this, because I'm going to take some pointers from her too to get these 15 pounds off, y'all. Okay? I'm going to do that. And then people in the chat, I appreciate y'all engaging and telling y'all story too. So it's pretty good. Vibrant. I can't put, I don't either. Me too. Now, if I got to get some vegetables, I'd rather get them frozen, because that's the closest to fresh you can get. But every year I buy my own. We buy a crate of black-eyed peas. I still got a bag left from about a year and a half ago, though. Me and my sister went in on one. We shell all them peas. We making bags of them. So you can freeze them up to years. You know that, right? I got one left this year. I'm gonna do the same thing, and a crate of okra. Cut some up and keep some whole. I love my vegetables. I would get the can if I have to, because the can tastes like the can. But what you're supposed to do is pour them in your colander and rinse them off before you put them in your pot or whatever you're going to put them in. And Miss Theo keep falling off. I'm ready to get off here too. Yeah, all my smoothies, I put vinegar in and Hoosie bread no matter what. And what it does, enhance the flavor. You don't taste the vinegar. So I like straight vinegar. Yeah, because I would even take a tablespoonful. I'm used to the taste. You know, and I put vinegar on everything. And you don't just have to buy that one brand everybody keep talking about. I asked the person in the health food store, why everybody talking about Bragg's? Well, because that was the first one name brand came out. All the rest of it you see that says the mother, get any of those brands. They all do the same thing. Bragg's is the original name brand. That's why. So I start buying the GNC brand. Even if I go to 99 cent store or something, CA brand or whatever, I'll get some of them. I'm stocked up really on apple cider because I was putting it in my smoothies every morning. So did you have to do that too as well? I'm asking you, did you have anything on the side you did, or you just did your portion control period with your surgery?
I mean, no, I just had the portion control now. But you asking about pills, I mean, I just take the vitamins.
Well, we all got to take vitamins, especially as you get older. Y'all ladies, make sure if y'all don't get all different kind of vitamins, at least get your one a day with everything in it. The iron, the whole 9 yards. Keep your vitamins, especially if somebody that don't eat good. Because I remember at one point I was losing my appetite. You also can drink you some Ensure. It don't just got to be for people with cancer and this and that. Because I remember one time I used to be in a rush. I would have it just to grab a can in the morning if I didn't have time to eat breakfast. Because they got all kind of Ensures. The kind that make you gain weight. Well, my son, I think he was 5 years old, got hit by a car a little bit, broke his jaw a little bit. I'm glad they didn't completely run over, just kind of hit him. That's all he had was Substacal. And it's Ensure, but it's two different names, Substacal, and one of them's called Ensure. And both of my sisters were already nurses at different hospitals. They would always bring him all kind of flavors home. And he would just put it in his mouth the best he can, suck out a straw. And he gained so much weight. And then we would also put peanut butter in his mouth. Y'all, peanut butter is good for you. Whether y'all know it or not, peanut butter is good. So, and that's why you see vegetarians and all that, they eat peanut butter. That's protein. And so he get his spoon and tell him, suck that peanut butter on his lips back there. He just stayed healthy. You know, so that's what it is. But we're going to be getting up out of here too in a minute, y'all. So anybody got any question in the chat before I go these last 50 seconds? Oh, 3 minutes. But thank you. Portion control is the key. And what else? What's another key, Miss Theo?
It's a portion control, and then like I say, I don't keep stuff in the house. Like somebody said, I know when I first had the surgery, what I would just do was just not buy that stuff, so it wouldn't be there. And so if I do let myself indulge in stuff. I do still have the occasional tip every now and then, but I get it when I'm out, so that way I have it and it's done. But since I don't really struggle with like compulsive overeating, I don't really worry about that as much. But I try to keep, I try to keep that stuff out of there. I mean, within limits. But but I don't really do a whole lot of the processed stuff and traditional fast food. Like I don't take much out of like the McDonald's or stuff that. Like Tito's, the Panera and stuff like that.
Yeah, go where it's real meat. I don't like McDonald's, Burger King, and all that mixture in that meat. When I go get me a hamburger dinner, if it ain't at this new place out here, Red Robin's not new, and they sell hamburger meals and all the fries, but they have a new one out here. I can't remember the name of it, but they're okay. But I'd rather Red Robin or that place we go eat the shrimp dinner, that restaurant. That's a thick, juicy, all meat. It's $17 for the plate, but it's worth the burger. It's all meat. And you get all the fries. That's all it is. But I'll go pay for my burger because it's real meat. And then this other place called In-N-Out. Every time we pass by there, y'all, the line is a block long. I can never figure out why. Finally, I got in that line and waited all that time. It's real meat. Now the burgers ain't as thick as what I described at Red Robin and the ones in the restaurant and casino, but it's real meat. But the dinners are cheap. It's like $8.64 or something for the double meat burger, the fries, and the soda. So I said that's why the line's so long. It's real meat, and the burgers are good. So I'd rather just go and pay for me some real meat. I don't care about. Now the children love that stuff. I don't. Thank you for the 104 likes. Somebody else said something I was going to say. I forgot. I like the Ensure. They got all kind of flavors. So somebody said peanut butter is good. Yeah, I get the real peanut butter. And ain't nothing wrong with Skippy brand. Then they got another brand out that's organic, all peanut butter. Actually, you can make your own peanut butter. I was making my own almond water. All you do is put your almonds in your same machine as your smoothie, put your water in there, grind it real good, get your cheese coffee, and squeeze that out. That's almond milk. And if you want it sweet, well, then you can put your little sweetener in there because they got sweet almond milk. But I would make my own for my smoothies when I did use that. You can do the same thing with peanut butter. You can get your peanuts, put a little bit of oil in there, a little water, and grind it up and make your own peanut butter. You really can. So when I started doing smoothies, I would make my own. I was cutting up all of my own fruit and bagging it, and it became too much work. So then I started going to Trader Joe's, getting a bag of pineapple, a bag of mango, a bag of cherries, a bag of this, bag of that, and that's how it is because I stopped having time to get it. And I would buy fresh pineapple stuff, chop it up, fresh everything, put in a bag, get a little bit. Then I got to the point where I would put the proper amount in each bag. All I got to do is just put the bag in there with my spinach. But when I had the kind with the pomegranate water juice and the cherries, I would use a collard green leaf. So it would be the cherry, the pomegranate juice, and a little pineapple, and the collard green leaf. Oh my God, oh Lord, heaven, this must be heaven. You know what I'm saying? That is so delicious. And my favorite one was like Tropico, and that would be mango and pineapple, and sometimes peach, but mango, pineapple, and peach. Or sometimes mango, pineapple, and the coconut water, or coconut milk if you wanted it to be rich. Okay, that would be a whole meal for me in the morning for all day long. So I get to eat me a salad for lunch. So it's all kind of ways. But thank you, Miss Theo, baby. I'm getting ready to get out of here. It's been an hour. I'll be back later on my other channel. Like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all again. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Let me tell y'all again the subscribers I got, and I'm gonna show y'all the picture too. Well, let me show y'all the picture for this last time. I'm really proud to see any woman or man go do something like that and be successful at it. That's why I said, y'all, I just want to talk about the success this morning. A lot of times I don't be with the mess. A lot of people read me wrong, maybe because where I start off at. I just want to have some fun. I don't always want to just be with the mess. So this was an interview that I really didn't particularly need nobody else or want anybody else on the panel today. So thank you guys for respecting that as well. Okay, I really do. So y'all, hand clap to you. Everybody is saying that you did a great job, girl. Anything else, I'm not involved. Tracy, I didn't mind, like I said, people sending me stuff. I didn't mind you playing my whole live. So somebody wanted to say, Tracy, that was fine. But I wish you would have just played some key points and send the rest over so I could finish building up. But that's okay. We play each other's stuff. Deanna Irvin. I forgot to talk about that part. I like Tita Talks. I go watch it sometime the blue. I just happen to be watching her. Boy, she talked about Deanna for about an hour, the first beginning of the thing. Tita, girl, I don't know what's going on. I really don't, but I just kind of wish y'all went in the fight. I don't know why the fight went on or whatever, but if y'all interested, you give her a click in the view, y'all can drop a link to. I like Tita Talks. That's why I say some of us like people that others that we roll with don't like and vice versa. I don't got a dog in the fight, but I was surprised to see that because Tim had just got into it with her. And for me watching her, my own personal opinion, I don't never see her really get into it with nobody. But it's been full moons lately. I'm assuming that's what's going on. It's been full moons, y'all. For real. It's been, I don't know. It's been like everybody fighting who would think. Oh, let me read this. Another thing that helps is share your food. Don't say no. It's so exploited. You can have enough to share. Eat it. Exactly. Give them half of it. Give them half of it. Be happy that they asked for something. The calories in Popeye. Oh, I don't even go there no more. And my husband loved the Popeyes. As a matter of fact, we went to Las Vegas, went to Popeyes to pick up something before we put the rest of the way in to my brother-in-law's house. I used to like them, but I don't like all that little crunchy. Nowadays, when I eat chicken, it got to be baked. If I fry it, it got to be a Cornish hen. I don't like them big old fat drumstick. The chicken be born one day, 2 days later, it's big as a house, but big piece and all that fat. And it's hard to season chicken these days because all the fat, the taste gone. I don't care for all that. I don't even care for their biscuits. They got to add honey, put too much. They do too much in them biscuits. And the seasoning is too spicy now. Back then, I don't like it no more. Yeah, you're right, Houston bread. Nah. When I started paying attention to the nutrition facts of fast food, I was shut. Yeah. Just like that old fake fish that came out that I first heard about, it was in the 90s. My older brother say, oh, my Filipino friend, they just kind of fish some good fish. I looked at it, it looked like a crappie. If you go fishing, you know what that is. And people loved it. Then the restaurants are serving it, making it seem like it's a good gourmet dish, a delicacy. Slice it up, fix it all kind of fancy way. Girl, but if you read up on that tilapia, that one fish is man-made, it's cloned, and there's no nutritional value at all in tilapia. And I don't want it since I know it's man-made, grown, or whatever way you want to call it, cloned from something. There's no nutritional value at all. Repeat, in tilapia. There's no nutritional oil in it, none of that, y'all. None of that. I didn't know Miss O had left. Glad to see you back, Miss O. Yes, Chinese, frankly, I know everybody amazed how she did that, huh? Yeah, a lot of people like it, baby. It's good. It tastes good. But I'm saying there's no nutritional value in tilapia. Y'all Google it. Look at. Oh, and I used to love to buy trout. But I still would fry all my fish though. That's the only thing these days I really would fry. Notice I fry Cornish hen, and I'm not too big into fried chicken no more. I'd rather bake it. But if I do it's a Cornish hen, I fry all my fish. That's the only thing when I fry through is that, really, to tell the truth about it. Hey, Dazzle Me, I didn't see you, girl, speaking now. Yeah, some people think it's great, y'all. But anyway, I'm only talking because I'm on my way out. Y'all, I want y'all to start dropping links and everything. But back to what I was saying, I'm really surprised that Tita Talks is the second person. But I like it though, y'all, because I like watching family stuff like that. And it's one of the things I say when I'm not watching negative or arguing or stuff. Sometimes you got to go out your spirit. And that's why Lady Nika daughter took the phone on. She don't want it on there while, to make her upset, while they kept her overnight because she would have did a thing. Y'all send prayers to her. And that's why, I don't. Sometimes it's just not interested to get old. I think I'm too old for that anyway. I mean, I'll go so far, but I don't know. I like to have fun like anybody else. I mean, we're human. Yeah, it's man-made. That's what I'm saying, Mr. YouTube Streets. Yeah, it's man-made. So no, I do too. I just always say there's not enough fish in the ocean. We used to catch frogs, everything. I am a seafood eater. The only thing we weren't used to was crawdads because it wasn't down our way. Y'all call it crawfish. We dig them up in the mud. Sometimes we find them to fish with while we out there fishing. Okay, what did you say? We talking about food now on my way out. I'm going to say it again. If you're going to eat butter, not country. Yes, if you're going to eat some butter, go ahead and eat the real butter. That's true. Yes, that's true. A lot of stuff, like I tell my husband, about, oh, you wanted brown rice. I say, you've been eating white rice all your life because the doctor done told him brown. I say, no, that give you a yeast belly. It gets you full too fast. And much brown rice as you eat, you just must to get a scoop of white rice. You know you grew up on red beans and rice. Come on now. My husband loved that though, because that's what he grew up on, coming from the South. Y'all, but I'm going to get my music. I want y'all to start promoting yourselves. Yeah, so I had to throw that in there. I might come back and talk about it a little bit later on. I'm really surprised to see that. And yesterday when I was watching Deanna, and then again this morning, I caught a glimpse of her, saying went back to sleep, got up. I assume she don't even know that went on because I was thinking last night she was going to speak on it and say why they're fighting and stuff, but she didn't. So maybe she didn't know. So maybe I always talk too much. No, I just be telling the news. That's all. I'm not. Oh, one more thing, y'all. I hate everybody gone now. With the 350 that was here, I hate that y'all gone now. Okay, somebody sent me a link yesterday. Somebody trying to dox Miss Pizarro. And basically, it was the same thing that Tricia put up, but different videos. So I watched it, and I never heard of this person. I said, okay, I'm sub so I can see what it is if they come back the next time. I just want to see what's going on, why they mad at Pizarro. But this morning when I looked over there, guess who it was? So if y'all see that name, get rid of it because we made a deal. Don't mess with me. I won't mess with you. Elderly RG. It's Jason. He put a video out this morning saying, thank you, Tracy, for sharing my videos. He say he gets the most views when Tracy shares his videos. To the person that sent me the link, that's Jason. So, and then I subscribed because I watched half and then I had to stop. So I had to put the description in to make sure I don't miss it, whatever, to go back to finish watching. Then I was going to drop down a question, what you got against her? Why you doing this? We don't know you. Never heard of your name. Turned out that's who it was. So the person sent me the link. If you know what I'm saying? I said, oh no, I ain't doing this. So if y'all see that name, just delete it because we made a deal. I don't bother you. You don't bother me. But I needed to throw that out there, okay? Miss Pizarro, I don't even know if you knew that happened, baby, but I'm letting you know. You know, that they went up and down. That video Tricia made was you and somebody else did it. Then I didn't know who it was at first. But I found out this morning who it was. So I'm going to leave that alone. Thank you, Smooth Tennessee Whiskey. Nappy Child, you two streets. Yeah, y'all start dropping y'all stuff. I'm going to use cheese. Only use the block shredded cheese. Y'all know we used to always use, when we made our macaroni and cheese back there in late 80s, 90s, we always used to use Velveeta, made the best homemade macaroni and cheese. But before that, when I was coming up, I think my parents used to use cheddar. I remember my dad used to love cheddar cheese with vanilla wafers or either ginger snaps. There was an old-fashioned kind of snack. Cheese and ginger snap or cheese and vanilla wafers. And we was growing up, the old-fashioned was we had peanut butter, spaghettis and breadstick when was coming up, and banana was coming up in school for school lunch. You eat that peanut butter with a banana. Do y'all remember when bananas had seeds? You know how when you cut open the banana and in the middle you see a little circle now? It might look like it may have been a circle there, but it's real clear little things. Well, right there used to be itty bitty tiny black seeds. That right there tell you that the bananas ain't real no more these days either. Bananas had them little black seeds. Okay. Yes, Stacy Robinson and everybody used to say, people used to share that. I know a friend of mine, older lady, to give me a chunk of it. That made the best macaroni cheese or whatever. They would give out boxes of whole big boxes of powdered milk, whole big boxes of mashed potatoes. They don't do that no more, do they? That powdered milk is expensive because when the Rona came about and my son was looking for milk, you know, to freeze and stuff for my grandbaby to have milk with her breakfast and stuff. And she just liked milk with all the pastries and everything. I do too. The milk was flying off the shelves as well. So he asked me, Mom, when you go out and grab some powdered milk. Every time I looked for powdered milk, that was gone. So I started wondering, do they still get that? I'm going to find somebody to get that stuff. Macaroni, you're right. It was great in macaroni and cheese. It was the best, YouTube streets. I don't know, do they still giving people that stuff? Because as time went on, it started being rice, beans, mashed potatoes, what else? I don't know, powdered milk, butter. My old auntie years ago in Las Vegas used to get it because they were senior citizens and they would bring her back over there. Say it was 2 of them in the house, they got 2 blocks of butter, a pound. So if it was 4 in the house, it would be 4 butters. But they would get their beans and rice, their powdered milk, their powdered potatoes. What else they used to give them? And it was for senior citizens, and somebody would drop it off to them all the time. They was in their 80s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be getting out of here. Let me get my music. Y'all drop them diamonds, let me go. Yeah, I'll go over there, y'all. I still didn't go back to Chester to watch her, but I heard she had been dragging Stanky Baby for filth. I still eat peanut sandwich with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people in school don't know we should eat peanut butter with a banana. My older sister did that. All her life still did it. Sure did. Just like we used to make spaghetti sandwiches, ketchup sandwiches, a lot of stuff we used to do. Good breakfast was either some bacon, biscuits, and syrup. Or you got some eggs with it. But we didn't have, if we had to have cereal, which would consist of Cheerio, cornflakes, or Rice Krispies, we would have to have a couple pieces of sausage with it, with a piece of fruit, or the cereal with an apple or a banana, or something. It wasn't just the cereal only, like ladies do these days. But our breakfasts, we mostly would consist of some gravy with the hot wings cut up in the gravy, like frying frozen, put to make the gravy to that, some salmon croquettes and gravy in the grits. And we had real breakfasts on hot days before we went to school. We had real hot chocolate. My parents, I remember, would use that can, this brown can of the chocolate, Mix it with the sugar first with a little milk. Get it syrupy. Put the milk in there. Make it on the stove. Real hot chocolate with some toast. We dip that toast in hot chocolate. Get on out there. Go on to school. I'm telling you. We didn't do the Nestle quick and all like that. And another chocolate we did that was kind of fast food chocolate, just mix it with some milk, was called Bosco. Now here's still around, but it probably ain't the same. Y'all ain't nothing the same. Let me find my music. Okay, I want to show this one more time. People leaving, but y'all still hear me show this for y'all one more time. And then replay. Y'all go ahead and watch it. I am really proud of any black, white, blue, whatever color woman. I'm really proud of them who can really stick to their diet and do it like this. Can y'all imagine? Look at that. Girl, that's some willpower. Congratulations, Miss Theo. Let me play my music. Congratulations. So now that I said what I want to talk about, now I'll put it in my description box to determine if anybody want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I usually do. I don't put people names to draw nobody to my channel. You know, I do it afterwards, let people know what went on, just in case if you don't want to watch, you already know what I'm talking about. But I thank everybody that came over here and that was respectable to her in the chat. And I thank everybody that asked their questions, you know, just want to congratulate her because everybody did congratulate her. Everybody. I even seen a couple of people I know don't like it say, good job. And it is what it is. Where my music at? Everybody gone, but I'm still gonna play it. I got to go see who's on live while I'm doing my breakfast. That's by M-U-S-I-C-E-E. U-S-I-C-E. See, y'all, it's fun sometimes to come on here and talk about other stuff. That's why I say people read me wrong. I'm not into that all the time like that. Y'all know what I am. People tend to read me wrong. I'm not into all that like that. That's not true. But, you know, it's okay. Now I'll be back Saturday mornings. I'm always messy for sure. Okay, y'all, we're going to smooth our way on out of here. Thank you, Nappy Child. Nappy Child be having everybody's stuff. Hey, Billie Jean, baby, you got to roll the ball back. Oh, Lord, and I said hour, but I ended up doing an hour and 17 minutes. But the first video got kicked off. I'm going to leave it up there. Then I came back in the beginning. I still had a little bit of technical difficulty, but we finally got it together. Who don't like you? Oh, that's really big of you, Stacy. You know what? Just tell the truth. You telling the truth. It is what it is. That's a big woman, you know, to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just like people are arguing with. You know, like Juicy Booty. We've been arguing since he been on. But I didn't want him to lose the sources of income. So she said, congratulations, Theo. Good job, even though you don't like me. Good job, sis. See, Billie Jean, hey, girl. Girl, when you going to put some more of that good old stuff up? We need some history of a certain thing. Some more stanky, baby. I guess to shut up over there. But I think Claudina getting her. See, it's still a lot of people don't like her, but I just welcome that lady. I don't know. I just met her. And I'm still, we still doing his channel too. I'm not trying to, nah. All right then. So thank you. Okay, yeah. I'll keep forgetting. Yeah. And if I go out and do a family thing, I might come on. I'm not afraid to show me sitting there with my granddaughter and stuff if we do that. But people do the most. But I don't, you know what I'm saying? You can't have fun like that no more. They took your channel, Billie Jean. I told y'all I don't be getting around saying all that. Why? They put up everybody's stuff. See, that's what I don't like on here. Wow, I didn't know that, babe. Good thing I got some of the stuff from last year. The phone, I tell y'all, don't want to let go. Some stuff recorded myself. I'm telling y'all. I mean, I promise you I didn't know that. I did. Last time I watched it with that night, I had to get up there and tell that racist, just because you mad at some black person, I'm not going to be enemy. How do you put that? In comment. Okay, then somebody drop her backup channel, because I promise you I don't know it. Can you drop it? He flagged you twice yesterday? Sir King, you know that's wrong. You know we watch each other's stuff and do that to each other's stuff. Why would you do that? We've been doing it before you came apart over here, Sir King. That is so. See, I don't know how to flag, and I don't want to flag. I'm quite sure I can walk you through it because somebody said if I have to do that, I can. I said, no, I'm not into that. Can y'all drop her second channel? Can you drop it? Only my mom can drop it. Oh, wow, Billie Jean. Well, you can still love some fun. Your phone's fun anyway. See, I'm not mad at nobody because somebody else mad at somebody. You know, not only is it too childish for me being the woman of particular age, I just didn't do it when I was a child. I had some of my friends didn't get along with some of my other friends, you know. But I didn't know, Billie Jean, don't feel like that, baby. You don't have to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? If you decide you don't even have to deal with them and pay them dust at all. Yeah, that's what she said, Paulette Waters. Now she don't want to come back at all. You got you can show stuff about me if you want to. I won't get offended. I'm not one of them like the way they doing that. Because whatever happened in the past, it happened in the past. And everybody done moved on. But been 2 years, almost 3 years, everybody moved on. Nappy Child gonna grab it. She said, give her a sec. So I go out on her to grab it. Wow. Sir King, you know what, Sir King? I hate to say this. You be able to tell me lying. But Sir King, you're petty. See, we don't do that. We play each other's stuff. You know, Tracy, I'm not mad at her like people thought it was going to be. And she played my whole entire video, but I'm not mad. I mean, I thought maybe she'd do some of them, tell everybody go watch the rest as to send some people over. Give me, but that's all right. I still got people to discuss, but I'm not mad because I know one day she's going to have something that I'm going to want to use. And it's all to it. I wanted to put up the fight with Deanna and Tita, but I don't know Tita that well, and she would get mad if I was to play some of her stuff. So I'm not going to do that. Tita knows how to read when she have to, just like we all know how to read. But I'm just really surprised that she's been fighting with people lately because all she do is show her family. She's always cooking, and I love the way she treat her mother. Basically, that's what it is because I'm a family person. Yeah, I know. That's true. That don't make no sense now. We don't do that. Just give her the link channel. Just give her the name. We're going to put it up here. You might want to do something one day, even though you're saying you're not. You just might want to come up here and have some fun and talk about something serious. Like today, I talked about the weight loss thing. You might want to come on and talk about mental issues or anything. It's anything sometimes. It don't always got to be the rah-rah, as y'all put it. I do too, beautiful queen. Everybody do. She's saying don't worry about it, but I just wanted to know it just in case you do decide. You might want to tell us. You get around, you're young, look at all the other different entertainment and stuff. You're very good. You're very, very computer savvy, tech savvy, whatever you want to call it. I know you have other stuff that you do. You have potential to do everything. So it don't just have to be the mess. Exactly, exclusive me. Yes, I be in the bushes. I might drop down, speak, and then I'm up in the bushes the rest of the time. I'll jump up if I have to, like I did the other day. Here's a mirror to CC, and they don't like seeing. Exactly. They hate that. Wow, that is Keen, I'm surprised at you. Now put this on your roster tonight. Somebody gonna tell you I'm saying I'm surprised at you from doing that. I'm surprised. So he flagged on Thursday, and he wasn't joking when he said that, man. Huh, Paulette? He really be flagging people. So, King, you better get over there and flag me. Unless you use my stuff, we do that. And I never played your whole stuff. I played some high points. And I only played the part where Slappy be funny, is I don't know what. Or something like that. I'm just saying so. And you gave me permission. You be on my panel a few times, and one time I just played Slappy one year. But don't do that, because you know I don't mind you doing my stuff, just like Billie Jean wouldn't mind you doing her stuff. We do that, whether you enemies or friends. That's what we do over here. Anybody know they can play my stuff. I'm not going to get, because you know what? All they do is bring me more views. People want to know, well, who is that? And they come see me. They like me and they stay. That's all it does. Wow. That's all it's going to do. Bring you some more subbies or whatever the reason you mad at. Y'all, 947. So hopefully by tomorrow, After the weekend, I had that 1,000. 47, 8, 9, 50. So yeah, 53 more to go. With this, let me get out of here. I've been getting out of here for how long. I was waiting for everybody to get through doing their promotions, and she's dropping people links. Then y'all can do it. I know, Vibrant, bro. That's what I'm saying. I had never seen her do this before. 2 people in a row. First, it was Timothy, and now Deanna, and I like her. So and don't nobody go tweet it. Let's be talking about you. No, Tita know I like her. See, that goes to show y'all that people I roll with, have YouTube shit with, they don't watch I like everybody I like, and vice versa. I don't get in between their fights. Like I talked about, Miss Theo did an interview. Well, I'm like 7'2", so I kept myself out of the fight, and I want to go towards the part that I'm interested in. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not mad at Jay Dunn, even though she threw that little shade at me the other day. 50 people, 1,000 likes. I'm not mad at her, because why would I sit up and internalize something and have it in my real life? No. So anyway, y'all, let me see why I start playing Flag Billions. I don't know, Shanice. I don't know. It couldn't have been no worse than what everybody else is doing. Oh, wow. I wish some kind of way you email it to me. I'll play it. It can come from me. And I'm serious. I would love to see that. So can you making us miss out on some good videos? Why you do that? Exactly, Beautiful Queen. We all had our popcorn. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Drop those West Virginia. What time is it? 9:41. So I stayed as long because me had to come back and forth. But I'm at my hour and a half now. I'm at my hour 26 minutes. So let me play. Let the music play. We won't get away. Just keep on grooving. You won't come back another day. Let the music play. We're gonna get away. Just keep on. Let the music play. Get away to love. To love.